bustle at Roosevelt Row's iconic space, Gnome Publishing, where Phoenix Educational Programming, or PEP Rally, attracts some of Phoenix's best poets, comedians, storytellers, musicians, and academics in a weekly variety show. Comedic hosts Hattie Hayes and Matt Storrs work together to help participants create an holistic understanding of a particular topic. The decision to do this weekly show was thought of by owner Aaron Johnson after the conclusion of Thursday night poetry slams.
I had hosted the Phoenix Poetry Slam at Gnome Publishing on Thursday nights since the week I moved to Phoenix in 2013. And last November, Aaron made the decision to shut down the Poetry Slam. It had run its course and was coming to an end. At this point, I was excited to be starting out my stand-up comedy career, and I wanted to do some more diverse performance anyway, but that's when Aaron said, hey, I had an idea for a variety show. I was wondering if you would be interested, and I said, of course, I would love to. And he said, well, you can host it, and I know a guy named Matt, and he can be the fact checker.
Not that you can't sleep with us. Or me. I mean,
you could try and sleep with me. You're welcome to try.
Do you have any facts that you want to check there,
Oh,
Matt?
yeah. That's why I'm here.
And so from there, we basically kind of group messaged back and forth about the theme that we kind of wanted to have, and we settled on this educational programming idea, looking to kids shows from, the 70s and 80s, and then, when I was growing up, and kind of turning to that for a sort of adult education sort of thing. So we have a different theme every single week. They go in alphabetical order, and then our performers and experts are based around that given theme. So we kind of went with almost an electric company or almost Sesame Street kind of thinking behind what we do and what we choose to have. And
no, funny things don't happen. We don't like funny things.
If something funny doesn't happen at least once, every day I just feel depressed, and I slide into depression. And really, what is humor but a tool for dealing with the depressing, futile nature of existence?
So booking the show is probably one of the most difficult things. At the beginning of the season, Matt and I release the list of topics, and we start reaching out to people who we think we might have in mind for a couple certain ones. There's a PEP Rally correspondence group on Facebook, and several people are in that. And are able to, message Matt or me and say, hey, I'm interested in doing this. And we put them into our spreadsheet. We have a spreadsheet that we keep that has all the performers for every single theme.
So did the door to my personal hell. Because what came out was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. It was just a string of continuous fucking clowns. And that was the first time I'd ever seen them. And I started screaming. And my parents mistook my screams of terror for screams of joy. And they're like, this is so great, isn't it?
But I hope that what PEP Rally does for the Phoenix community is introduces people to spaces and ideas that they might not otherwise come into contact with. I know a lot of people that we've had on our stage have never been on a stage before, or they've never been to Gnome before, or they've never been to this part of downtown Phoenix before. So it's important to me to be able to expose people to what the Arts District has to offer, to kind of make it a more challenging place, to make sure that artists always want to come up with new ideas. And on a really selfish level, it's so I can meet people I wouldn't normally meet and expand the way I think about things and my experience here in Phoenix as well.